What's going on, guys? Greggles TV. Look what I got. The LG V20 phone. Just got it from AT&T. This is the AT&T variant. You can see it has the AT&T logo on the back, the V20 logo at the bottom, fingerprint sensor, 2 cameras. It's got the flash here. And then on the front, you can see the top display. I have that always on right there. Also the front facing camera. On the side here, you get the volume rockers. And then that's it for buttons. Microphone at the top. At the bottom, you can see you have a headphone jack, USB type C, and a speaker all the way over to the right. And that's pretty much it. Actually, you know what? Just based off what the phone looked like on what I've seen on previous videos and now what I see it today, I actually like the way it looks. It looks decent. I don't think it looks particularly ugly or just plain. It looks nice, actually. And I like the way it looks, actually. And then on the right-hand side here, you do have a button that you can press and you can pop off the back and change the battery if you want, which I haven't found any replaceable batteries yet on Amazon. It looks like eBay has some, but they're probably crappy, so I'd probably wait until they're on Amazon. Right here you have your SIM card. You can also put a SD card if you want, and then when you're done, just place it back and just press on the sides to get this back on so it snaps on. So to turn it on, you can double tap, or you can press the button on the back if you have your fingerprint sensor set up. So the fingerprint sensor works excellent, really well. I'm impressed with it. The phone itself has been very fast. I have no problems really with speed. Setting it up, it did have a little bit of lag, but other than that, that's kind of normal. It does work really well. It's got some good settings in here that you can mess around with. The shortcut keys, you can set up some when the phone is off. You can press the side buttons to load up the camera if you want. Quick and easy way. Also, you have the second screen, and you can go in here and really add and remove anything you want so that it's at the top here. I have all my contacts that I want that are important to me. I have Greggles TV. I have my quick toggles. Some apps that I think that are important. I can control my Spotify music if I want. So it does some cool stuff in here on that second screen if you need it to. So definitely fast. I like the way it looks. Some things I don't like about it actually are the screen does not get that bright. And unfortunately, when I compare it to the Google Pixel phone. The Google Pixel phone definitely has a brighter screen, but it's also a little bit more yellow. This phone definitely has better whites, more pronounced whites, I should say. They just look white, whereas on the Google Pixel phone, they look a little bit more yellow. But when you just hold this phone by itself, it looks fine. Right now, I have the brightness up pretty high. I have it about 50%. I have to get it to about 80%, 85%. For it to even look close to what it looks like on the Pixel phone. The Pixel phone has a different screen as an AMOLED versus this is an LCD screen, but the screen's nice in terms of the clarity and the whites and the blacks, but it just seems a little bit darker in brightness than the Google Pixel phone, like I said, which kind of is a disappointment to me. The other thing that I don't love about this phone, but I also don't hate about it, is the camera. Now the camera takes some decent photos. It definitely not as good as the Pixel phone. The Pixel phone is excellent. I can't even stress how good that phone really is with its camera. I do like the where you can go, close or far away, wide angle. It's really cool. I like that. It kind of reminds me of a GoPro. But otherwise, the quality's not amazing. You can see right here, I took a picture of my dog. It's not amazing. It's good, but I don't think it's as good as the Pixel phone. It feels really good in my hand. It's definitely a good size. Even with a case on there, I didn't have any trouble with holding it or having it lose grip or anything like that. It's definitely a really good fit in the hand, even though it's got a really large 5.7-inch screen. It's also flat, so this is going to feel even bigger than a Note 7, even though they have the same screen size. The Note 7 has a curved display, so it feels just a little bit smaller. The other thing I really like about this is you can manipulate these buttons at the bottom here to be whatever you want. Right now I have my recent apps button, and then I also have this button here that pulls down my notification drawer without me having to go all the way to the top. I have my home button, and then I move my back button over here. And like I said, you can manipulate those buttons by going into the settings and then go into display, home touch buttons, button combination. And you can manipulate these any way you want. You can see over here, you can drag these if I wanted that over there, and then it changes it in real time, so it's actually really cool. But I wish more Android phones had that, because it's such a nice thing to do if you don't like the buttons where they are and you want to add buttons or whatever, because you have so much screen real estate, it really adds a cool little feature to it. And lastly, the other thing that has not impressed me, and I've only been using this for probably about 12 to 15 hours at this point, has been the battery life. I've barely been using it today. I woke up at around 7 o'clock in the morning and it's now 11, and I only have 40%. My phone was already set up at that point, and the battery's been really crappy. I have not been impressed with the battery life at all. Of course, I've been using it a lot in terms of being on the screen and stuff, so obviously you don't get 24 hours of screen on time, but this has not been impressive thus far. I haven't even really done anything with it, and it's just been kind of crappy, the battery life. But you do get that removable battery, but at the same time, there's no removable batteries in stock currently on Amazon, at least that I found. So overall, a decent phone. Talking on the phone sounds excellent. The camera is decent. It's very fast. It's got expandable storage. You can put a different battery in if you want. It feels good in your hand. The fingerprint sensor works really well. It charges fast because it has a USB fast charging 3.0. But so overall, definitely a good phone. I'll do some more reviews and tests on this phone as time goes on. But if you're looking for a replacement for your Galaxy Note 7, this is probably your best bet in terms of feature-wise. At this point in time, I have only, again, been using this for about a day. I would still definitely recommend the Google Pixel phone over this, just because of how smooth, and the camera's great and the software works excellent. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you down the road. Peace.